What's good, Splash Crew? Welcome to another episode of Splash NBA Guy. Already know I got my Atlanta Hawks hat on. We just won the game 7, so yeah. Now, anyway, before the video starts, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And please turn on post notifications so I can do for YouTube full time. So yeah, with all that stuff out of the way, let's get it. Sorry about the intro not being the video, guys. But anyway, right now, Ben Simmons has been enemy number 1 for the 76ers, losing Game 7 to the Atlanta Hawks. And I can see where people are going for with this series. He only averaged 10.7 points in this whole series against the Hawks. And it really takes expectations to a low point for Ben Simmons, as many people expecting him to be a big player in the league to come on later on. But him not having a jump shot was number 1, and him not being able to create his own shot has ruined his, time in Philadelphia from now on. So now the skeptics who are saying Ben Simmons not having a jump shot will ruin him are turning out to be right, because looking at this series, he only averaged 10.7 points, and you can give Ben Simmons a lot of the blame, but I am not going to give him all of the blame for this series. Yes, he played poorly in all the games, and I feel like so many shots that he should have took himself, he really should have gave to more of the other players. He gave them to other players, like one shot where he was running down the floor. He, instead of passing that, could have took it up court and dunked it down there, but no, and really that's been the problem with them. Now, Trae Young in this series was fantastic except for Game 7, which I was pretty scared that he wasn't fully at his best level at Game 7, but when it came down to clutch moments, he was there. Now, really, in my opinion, I'm going to go into Doc Rivers real quick. Doc Rivers as a coach was not able to coach this when Atlanta Hawks came back from both deficits that they were in. Game 5, they were in a low deficit, about ready to lose the game, but Doc Rivers made some horrible coaching adjustments that ended their streak. And then in Game 5, you're telling me Doc Rivers, in the end, you're up 26 points and you took away this lead. I'm really feeling at this point that Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks are not a team to mess around with. I was saying this literally during the beginning of the playoffs once they took down New York Knicks in Game 1. I said the Hawks are no team to play around with. You may think they're weak, but they're not. I feel like that's what Philly underestimated them. In Game 1, Philadelphia thought that the Hawks weren't a big challenge, and that proved them wrong. But in the last 2 games, Philly really stepped up into the end of the series, where Philadelphia had a lot of leads that they blew. Mostly Games 4, they were blaming on Joel Embiid. Game 5, we don't know what to say. But Joel Embiid, no doubt, in Game 7 really had a great game, averaging 27 points. I cannot say enough about this dude, from being on the trade block when everybody else's channels were saying, to now being in the MVP conversation, who should have won MVP if not for injuries. But still, at this point in time, I feel like Philadelphia right now may be cursed. This is their literally another 4th year in the playoffs right now, and they have not gotten out of the second round in a way. Now, I do not have to blame Joel Embiid for this, as he played great and had a lot of heart this series, trying to push his team to win this series. But a lot of heart isn't enough to get you this win, and it really showed in this series. Really, right now, guys, we don't know what the 76ers will look like. Will they trade Ben Simmons? That's a likely option, or let him go in free agency. But still, I think the Sixers have to keep Doc Rivers, that's number 1, and start Tyrese Maxey at point guard in general. They must now start him as their official point guard, because Ben Simmons has not proven anything. And really, this season looks to be a wayside. So, guys, this will soon be the end of the video. But let me know, guys, what you guys think down in the comments down below. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, guys. And tell me, guys, what's your opinion on the 76ers and the Atlanta Hawks? Do you think they can beat the Milwaukee Bucks?